Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As we know, we are currently being overwhelmed by confusion about the decision to take certain characters in the second phase later. But before doing this, it will be better if we first know who the characters who will get reruns in version 2.7 will be. Well, just like in version 2.6, version 2.7 seems to be making players confused for the second time. Because some of the information I got per this video was released, there are rumors that later in version 2.7 there will be a triple banner back with rerun characters that are no less cool than the current one. So without further ado, let's do this. Do you have a character or weapon in the game that you really want but you don't have enough Stellar Jade? Here is a smarter way to recharge your favorite games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Look no further than Loot Bar. Loot Bar is the most reliable top-up platform. It saves up to 20% for all orders compared with the official channel, and it provides an 5% off for your first purchase. It's 100% safe as you will only be using your UID. We will buy pack for 3,000 Stellar Jades for $42, which otherwise would have costed $50, totally saving $7.5. We received the crystals we purchased in less than 3 minutes. All recharge will be done through the official channel with miHoYo, which allows you to enjoy all top-up offers. Ready to level up your gaming experience? Check the link in the description to get the amazing discount. Okay, as we all know, in the upcoming version 2.7, which falls on December 3rd, 2024, we have two super cool characters that I feel are highly recommended to pick up. Yep, the two characters are Sunday and Ting Fuke. However, some information that has emerged at this time, reportedly the rerun characters that appeared in version 2.7 are also highly recommended. Some of the characters rumored to be getting reruns are Firefly, Budil, Runmei, and also Dr. Ratio. Maybe some of you are asking, how come there are 4 characters that are rerun? Well, the current rumors, the 3 characters that will be rerun consisting of Runmei, Firefly, and also Budil are planned to be included in the first phase, which will make version 2.7 the second version to get the triple banner. As for Dr. Ratio, he will get his rerun in the second phase along with Ting Fuke. Overall, more or less for the banner arrangement in version 2.7 is like this. Phase 1, there are Sunday, Firefly, Runmei, and Budil, and phase 2, Ting Fuke and Dr. Ratio. If I'm honest, this information has not been confirmed by the majority of informants out there. It could be that there will be some changes ahead of the release of version 2.7 in the future. Okay, at the same time here, I will also try to give a brief review of the characters that will rerun in version 2.7. Are they still worth taking in version 2.7? Especially if you are a new player in this game, then you must listen carefully. Okay, first we will start with Firefly. Maybe for those of you who have just played this game, you have more or less heard about the performance of this character, right? Yes, this character who is the favorite character of the Hoyoverse is a character who is currently occupying the meta tier at this time. This character can be used in almost all endgame content, such as MOC, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow. If you are a player who has just played this game, I highly recommend taking this character if she gets a rerun in the upcoming version 2.7. Why? Because of course, this character can easily carry your account well. In addition, Firefly is a character who will benefit from the appearance of a new character that will be released in version 2.7, which is Ting Fuke. Ting Fuke can provide break effect, provide weakness break efficiency, and her exo toughness will also be very useful if you have Eidolons 2 from Firefly. So clearly, Firefly is still going to be meta for the next few patches and is definitely worth picking up. Next up is Budil. Budil is one of the characters who has the best single target specialist. Unlike some existing characters, Budil is a character that does not require much investment and is very suitable for use in certain modes that require strong single target damage, such as in Apocalyptic Shadow. Just like Firefly, Budil will also get a boost through a new character named Ting Fuke. With the exo toughness ability on the enemy, it is clear that Budil will be able to deal tremendous damage with his talent if the enemy is weakness broken when Budil attacks. Then the question is Budil recommended to be taken in version 2.7? Well, the answer is clearly yes. It is highly recommended. Apart from being able to deal tremendous damage, he also gets a boost in that version. So he's classified as a character who is still meta in the next few patches. But to be honest, personally, I wouldn't really advise new player to take this character because I would recommend taking a character more inclined to be able to deal area damage like Firefly, compared to characters that focus on single target damage like Budil for the early game. Okay, next next character who has the possibility to get rerun in version 2.7 is Runmei. Until now, Runmei is a character who is the top tier support in almost all game modes, such as in MOC, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow. Because in addition to this character being suitable for teams that rely on Super Break, this character is also suitable to be paired with most of the existing teams, although not the best. So if you don't currently have Runmei, then I would highly recommend picking up this character in the next version, especially if you are a new player in this game. You need all of her buff abilities. Maybe some of you will definitely ask, which is better between Runmei or Ting Yun-Fuke, and which one should be taken between the two? Honestly, according to me personally, the two do have a little similarity, namely both have a very good ability to provide a boost to teams that rely on super breaks. However, the difference is that Runmei's buff is more universal, not only for the super break team. Some of the abilities that I think are very good are the addition of speed, the addition of damage, and also the addition of her weakness break efficiency. Even apart from what I just mentioned, she also has other buffs that are no less cool, namely the ignore defense buff and also a 40% increase in attack if you have Eidolon 1 and Eidolon 2. So of course, Runmei is very useful for almost all players in this game, so this character is a must to get. And for the last character that has the possibility to get a rerun is Dr. Ratio. If you have just played this game, you might not know that this character is actually a free character distributed by Hoyoverse last year. So of course, now almost all players who have played this game since its initial release must have this cool character. Dr. Ratio is a very good single target character, has an amazing damage output, and he is also still used at this time. However, some of the drawbacks of Dr. Ratio are that he is very dependent on enemies who have debuffs. So you need to prepare some characters that are able to provide debuffs to be paired with this character. In version 2.7, maybe I don't really recommend taking this character, especially if you already have Dr. Ratio before. Apart from because other characters have more value, currently there are characters that I think are better as single target follow-up attack characters, which is Fei Xiao. Because Fei Xiao is very friendly to free players because the March 7th can be owned by everyone without exception. So if you still insist on taking this character, maybe I would recommend taking the Lightcon instead, because Dr. Ratio's Lightcon is a pretty good Lightcon and can be used for several hunt type characters, for example Fei Xiao. Okay guys, maybe that's it for this video. What do you think? Do you want to pull someone on this rerun banner in the next patch? Type in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out my other videos because they are just as cool. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.